All right, and we can go live. Wait, how do I transition? Oh, we are live.
We are live.
Yeah.
I can see that.
We are
Oh,
live.
Good evening, everybody.
Getting straight to it.
Welcome to another riveting episode of Corporate Crash Course. Tonight we will be playing more Achtung, Cthulhu. My name is Cody. I will be the game master here today, along with my usual crew. And I'll let them introduce themselves. Going left to right. Mike, you're first.
I'm Mike. Tonight I'm reprising my role as Marta, the leader of the resistance.
all right.
Chris, you're up next.
Chris? Yes. I'm Chris. I'm playing Pierre. And again, I ask politely that nobody ask about my past. That is the one rule I have. I'll let anything else slide. I just can't ask about my past.
All right, Nick is MIA this evening, and finally,
I'm Zoe. I'm playing Armand and ready to blow things up.
No, you're not.
Once they get my strongly worded letter down at Game Master Corp and send me my complimentary explosives, I will be good to go.
I will say, Acme has received your letter, and it is en route to the front line. Given that you are behind enemy lines, it might take some work to get it to you.
I think we're
That
like
sounds like a lot of
on
corporate
enemy
jargon.
lines. We're going through the checkpoint.
Yeah, this is Germany. This is German occupied France, isn't it? Or Germany?
Oh,
German
right.
occupied France.
That's true.
Oh, you are.
I feel
you are
like
thoroughly behind
Front
enemy
line,
lines.
we're getting behind the That's right. We're in.
Yeah.
We're in. Yep. Different war.
I feel like, the head of Game Master Corp should be able to pull some strings to get my letter and package here a little quicker, but
You'd think, but he's kind of a stickler for process, that guy.
Yeah. Hey, Acme's a busy company. They got clients such as like a Coyote, I think. So they're already they got their hands full.
fine. I'll wait.
Now, last we left off, yes, you were behind enemy lines in German-occupied France. As mentioned, we are playing alternate, I think it's 1944? Yes. 6 a.m. 13th of November, 1944. You're in the Ardennes region.
So there is
And yeah.
one at this point.
Hmm?
There is a front at this point.
Yes, there is.
Somewhere in France.
Yeah. And you were all made aware by Marta's brother, Philippe, that there is a train passing through the region heading to one chateau. What's the name of the chateau again? I gotta find it. It's heading over to a chateau known in the area where people have been potentially mysteriously disappearing to. And I believe where Philip himself escaped from. Oh no!
That's a good thing.
Chateau de Guisois. That's right. It's an obscure castle. The train is coming through. It's supposed to be heavily armored and in full secrecy. So I believe his sell to you guys was that it must contain the Fuhrer himself. And so yeah, you guys are planning to
blow up the
do
train?
things about that.
Because it's armored and secret, it must contain the Fuhrer. That's not how I remember it.
How do you remember it, Mike?
The Fuhrer is on the train, and this is a golden opportunity.
Bingo.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's a big difference between the Fuhrer is on the train and we deduce that the Fuhrer is probably on the train.
I feel like maybe he deduced that the Fuhrer was on the train, and then he told us he's definitely on the train.
Oh yeah.
And now
Yeah.
the truth is coming to light that maybe he doesn't have as much confirmation as he led us to believe.
He's 40% sure he's on the
He's got
train.
the sketch
Yeah.
from a
Hey
guy
man,
that was
it's
at
your
the
brother.
asshole and like just a little stick figure with a little pencil mustache.
Got a pencil mustache?
Toothbrush mustache.
Is it real or did he draw it on?
What? The
Is
stick
it real?
figure has a toothbrush mustache. Anyway, you guys were trying to
Yeah, won't
sneak
answer
your
my
way.
question.
You were trying to sneak your way around a checkpoint, deep in the forest, and shit went bad. No, that's not the right way to say it. Shit went sideways. That's the way we'll say it.
It was fine.
You killed some Nazis. You were shot by some other Nazis. Then somebody ran into the forest and distracted the Nazis. And
Guilty.
and here we are. I believe last we left off, the main kind of group of you guys was huddled around the south of the area containing the tents. Chris, I believe your character was still kind of stuck on the other side of the bridge, looking to get across, and I can't remember where I put the other Nazis. I think I had them.
They were coming out of the tents.
Correct. So they are on the side of the bridge where the majority of you guys are, but opposite to where Chris is. So, that's where we're going.
As I write my strongly worded letter to Game Master Court.
Oh, and just at that moment, a carrier pigeon drops a letter right beside you.
I pick it up.
Dear Armand, thank you for your most astute observation. We removed the explosives from the explosives kit quite some time ago. There was a large media campaign around it after there were multiple unintended explosions resulting in mishandling of the unused explosive kit. And management believed it would be much safer to have them separate. Please accept this coupon for one free set of grenades for your.
Let me mark down this coupon in my inventory here.
Yes, you have a coupon for a single free grenade from any army surplus store.
Coupon.
That's really thoughtful of them.
One free. Can I see if there's a fine print that says I have to make a purchase to redeem my free grenade?
No, you don't.
Perfect. Thank you. One free grenade coupon. Perfect. I knew they would hear me.
You've been heard.
I've been heard.
You have been heard.
Now to kill some Nazis.
Without being heard.
Yes.
So,
And in my
unless I'm
case,
making things
getting
more
across.
complicated. Again, the way that this currently sits. So, if we're looking at the bridge runs, we'll say east-west. On the west side of the bridge is where Chris is crouched into the trees. There is a dead Nazi lying in the middle of the road on that side of the bridge. With, I would say, maybe one other Nazi soldier standing there, because the group of them from the other side had noticed and come across. On the west side, east side of the bridge is where the tents are located. The group is kind of southeast of the bridge, in behind the tents, and there is what appears to be some kind of a Nazi officer with another soldier standing the road on the east side of the checkpoint. So that's where we jump in. Who wants to do something?
You said there's a currently living Nazi on the other side where I am. So,
Uh-oh.
right?
Hold up.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Messed up.
Oopsie.
yeah, there we go.
We're back.
Oh well, we're here. Who knows? Stuff happens anyway. What are you guys gonna make happen?
Murder.
Nice.
We're outnumbered.
Okay.
Don't they already know we're here? Or
No,
no?
not necessarily.
Uh,
They know
Like, where are we gonna
something.
hide from them though? They see the dead
Yeah,
people.
they seem they're agitated. They're very alert because again they found a body.
Yeah.
And the group that went running off into the forest was chasing something. So
okay. You're right. I was gonna ask the dead Nazi that's in the middle of the road. Is there? You said that. Was there another Nazi that's standing close by to it, or the corpse?
yes. At this moment there is. So if we back up slightly, what had happened was you had led, I believe, 3 of them into the forest where you
Mhm.
kind of double back while they were still searching for you. Um, and when you got back to the bridge, 2 other troopers with the officer came out of the tents and they noticed the body. So one of them walked across the bridge to look at it, yell back basically that he's dead. And that's how we end up here with one standing basically over the body near you, and the other one still standing with the officer back on the other side.
Hmm.
3 Nazis.
Perfect.
So you wouldn't hear on Sesame Street.
They're also all wearing like rifles and stuff.
Hoping
No,
they'll, like, at least.
the officer's not.
Hmm. I was hoping to at least steal a uniform off the corpse.
You might not have enough time to strip them and then put
Yeah.
it on.
Yeah, probably not.
So, bridge wooded as well, where we are.
No. So the bridge is stone, and essentially the way the woods kind of run all the way up to the cliff face, which then descends. How deep do the slopes go? Probably, I'd say about 10 feet or so down to the river. The stone is, or the bridge is 30 meters long, made of stone, uncovered. Yeah.
And what's on the west east side?
So similarly, so both sides are basically like heavily wooded all
Oh, there
around
is
the road.
roads over here.
Yeah. So the
Okay.
road is the only thing that kind of breaks through the woods. Yeah. And the road goes to the bridge, which goes to road. And then river.
Are you parting the river or are you swimming?
It was swimming.
Okay.
Yeah. It's water.
Rivers have
I guess
water?
swimming could be enough. I mean, I thought they were full of ice cream, but oh well.
Red dessert top.
Is that something from your past, Chris?
I mean, that it could be from anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't ask about my past. That's
I mean, God is asking, so
He explicitly said nobody ask.
Nobody ask. I see the look in your eyes. I'm not gonna be answering anything.
Kill this guy's looking into God's eyes.
okay. So you have 5 seconds for somebody to make a decision and do something.
Okay. Wait.
Mike.
All right.
Oh, we're hidden in the woods.
What?
Okay, at that point,
I'm wherever Mike says I am.
the German officer standing on the road blows a whistle.
A whistleblower.
It's very loud. Everybody hears it.
What's the next sound I hear?
Silence.
Oh, okay.
Is there any sign of Pierre on the other side of the bridge?
You
You mean Philippe? Oh, Pierre being Chris. Sorry.
Up here. Yeah.
Yeah.
God, he doesn't even remember our names.
I'll at least kind of.
Yeah, go ahead, Chris.
I'll at least try to I mean, again, I'm still in the forest, but at least try to discreetly peek my head out to at least get a look at the other side to see if I could find my compatriots there.
Okay. Can you roll? Am I gonna make you roll for that?
Something good.
I need. There's the skills and stuff in this book. Wait, I have it here.
They gotta organize this book a little better.
I think that's true of many RPG books.
Yes. Be better. RPG books. Be better.
Books.
And this screen has nothing. No list of skills that I can use. Thank you. Okay.
Chris, you have no skills.
Yep.
What about like observation?
No. I'm gonna make him. You gotta do. We'll do coordination and stealth.
Oh, okay. And it was two.
Gonna have a 2d20. Yeah. It's gonna be a It's gonna be a 1.
Okay.
Like difficulty 1.
Difficulty 1. All right, so I got my 1d20. Let's see how we do here. Okay, so you said it was coordination and stealth was the other one. 9, 5, so it would be it was a 14 in total. I got a 16 on my dice. So I think that
on
was
both.
Oh.
So remember, you need to add the 2 skill values together, roll both d20s, see how many you get under the skill value.
On both. Sorry, it's been a little minute.
Yeah, it's okay. You look at each dice value separate.
Okay, right. Okay, each dice value separate. So, coordination. I have a 9 for that, and I got a 16 on one die. Stealth is a 5, and I have a 9 on the other one.
So you want less than a 14, right? Because it's 9 plus 5. And then your 2 die are, do you have any below 14?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. So, yeah, like I said, that's what I got right now. So this
sounds like a success to me.
Yeah.
Okay. So it is a success, but the thing is as you kind of still geek out, you immediately notice the German officer like scanning the tree lines, and he like immediately notices you peek out,
God damn it.
and he points and starts yelling. And you also realize that based on the whistle sound, you hear the other three that you had
Oh, no.
lost earlier come running down the road back to the checkpoint.
So should we just jump into the water and swim away?
I may do that in a second. How hot? Wait, you said it was 10 feet deep. 10 feet below.
Yep.
But does it look like it's like the water's deep, or is it like shallow?
You jump down, it's
It looked
ankle
pretty deep. I mean, it's
Disgusting.
running really quick. You can't see the bottom, so
I believe there's also snow on the ground.
yep.
They won't follow you because it's going to be cold.
Yeah, because if they follow you, they'll die of pneumonia.
Yeah, or
Okay.
hypothermia.
Pierre's making the jump for it.
Oh my god.
Okay. I'm not gonna make you roll. Well, actually, okay. I'll let you roll for it if you want. Still, I'll give you. It'll be an agility, athletics, with a 0.
Agility athletics. Okay. Agility athletics. All right.
See if you
okay,
drown.
let's see. So both agility athletics are 13, and I have 11 on both dice.
Ooh, nice. 2 successes.
Yeah.
So that's gonna give you 2 points of momentum.
Right.
Momentum.
And yeah, so you plunge into the water. It's very cold. Gonna need you to immediately also make a brawn and athletics test. This one's gonna have a difficulty of 3, because the water is very fast.
All right.
You can do it. I believe in you. Woo, Pierre.
All right.
Now, you don't forget that the group of you, you guys started this game again with, I believe, 3 fortune points, which can be used to roll essentially an automatic 1, which is a crit success on a die, and which gives you 2 successes, and also you can spend momentum to buy extra d20s up to 5. And since this is a difficulty 3 test, suggest you do one of those things. Which one you want to do is up to you.
I may possibly have to take it. Difficulty 3, so that's 3D. Just make sure 3D20s then, or just like the.
So no, every test is 2d20.
Oh, no, sorry.
But you have a difficulty of 3.
Right. Okay. Okay. So brawn and. Sorry, brawn and what was the other one?
Brawn and athletics.
Athletic. Okay. 9. So I have a 13 and an 8 on the other one. So at least that's one success.
So technically, you would have needed to have decided if you were spending fortune or momentum before you did the dice roll.
Right.
So technically, where you stand right now is a loss. But given that we're new to this game, I'll let you go back.
Right. I may take at least one of the momentums there. Okay.
Now your crew can also help if they can think of a way that they can help.
Marta, any ideas?
Do we have a rope?
I have
Yes.
a demolitions kit that does not come with explosives.
But it'll come with wires.
Ooh.
And I also have
Plunger.
an electrician's kit, tools.
How
And I
will
got-
that help?
I don't know,
Are
but
there
yeah, I do
any-
have wires.
Big sticks in the woods with us.
Tick, tick, tick. I'm going to give you guys 5 seconds to decide
God, are
if
there
you...
large
Big
sticks in the woods?
sticks in the woods with us.
Of course there are large sticks.
like
Actually-
big.
Yeah, it's a forest.
Okay, I'm gonna drag a big stick and drop it down into the river.
Okay.
Like if I can get a really
Uh,
big one that can like fall down and like rest in the river and also up onto the top of the cliff. I'll
Well, I
do
mean, come
that.
on. If you're gonna do that, then I'm gonna make you roll a different check. That's gonna probably require. Ooh, what am I feeling?
You just enacted full balance.
Probably brawn and survival.
To move the fallen tree.
And to have it land in the water the way that you want, with a difficulty
I'll
of
just-
1. Yes,
I'll just throw him a stick, a regular old stick.
fine. Same check,
That-
difficulty 0.
Okay. That's 2 successes.
Okay, now remember there are other things you can do with your additional successes. I need to. I need to make a
Get
better
momentum.
thing with this. Or is it you just get momentum with it?
We were doing last time, we would get momentum when we got additional successes. I thought. I could be wrong. I don't know. Usually Nick keeps track of this stuff for us.
I love that joke.
Yeah, it just gives you a point of momentum. Okay, now Chris still needs to make a swimming check.
Oh,
Now
right.
he
Still-
has
still waiting
a
on this.
floating stick in the water.
Fine. Mike, you get to roll an extra d20 to help with that.
I'm helping.
Hey,
Roll
thank
for
you.
stick.
Right. Yeah. So I'll do a quick swim. See.
So
Front.
again, remember, I'm gonna heavily recommend, Chris, that you either
Yes.
spend a point of fortune to get 2 automatic successes and a die, which you still get to roll, or a point of momentum to give you a third d20, and you get to roll all 3.
I'm gonna go
You
with
have 3
my-
fortune that you can use, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so you have 3 fortune you can use. So if you use 1, you still have 2, and that'll get you 2 successes right now off the bat.
I think I used one from last time.
Use
Doesn't
the
matter. You
momentum
get 3
for
at the
next
start of
time.
every
Yeah.
adventure, like every
Alright,
every
okay.
session.
All right, never mind then. Okay, yeah. In that case, I'm going to use my fortune on this one. So, because I'm not gonna not gonna risk it for a third die.
Okay. So
Uh,
then you get to roll 1d20, and Mike gets to roll 1d20.
Okay.
We've already got 2 successes.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
No? Mike?
Okay.
Can I use momentum on mine?
No.
Okay.
No, you can't buy
What
additional
does-
die with yours.
That yeah.
Nick doesn't get momentum?
You could use a fortune to re-roll it if you want.
I do not. I would have rolled a second die if I could have used the momentum.
Okay, Chris, what'd
What'd
you
you do,
get?
Chris?
Okay. So for my total of 9, I rolled a 5. So
Okay,
should
yeah,
be
that's the third success. You're able to swim over and get to the stick, which kind of holds you in the current, at least for the moment. So you could kind of scrabble up the other side. Problem is the Nazis still see you, and the group of them from the bridge are shooting at you now.
I didn't think about them trying to shoot him once he got in the water. I thought they would just leave him alone to be like, oh, he's gonna
Oh
drown.
no, he's in the
Fine.
water. Oh, oops.
There's nothing we
Nazis are
can do to
dumb, you
somebody
know?
in the
yeah. I don't think we're that lucky.
I was hoping these ones would be extra goofy, okay?
Why?
Okay.
They're Nazis.
I don't know. I thought they were dumb.
Unfortunately, not these ones. I think.
They're racist. It
Okay.
also auto makes them dumb. You know?
Yes.
You can't fight me or you'll get canceled.
Okay.
Okay. No, you gotta wait.
Okay.
They're shooting you. I'm gonna do it once though, just to.
He can dodge the
Dang it.
bullets. He's nimble.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. They'll
Nimble
ricochet
as
off the water. They won't even hit him.
Nimble like a fish.
as
Yeah.
I'm just clinging to this tree or branch or whatever I'm clinging onto.
Just imagine you're
Okay,
holding it, kicking your
so-
feet, splashing the water behind you.
So that is a success, which
Oh.
means we're rolling for stress. You get. I don't know. Then does that mean you're actually pelted with bullets, or is it like just?
The game master.
I'm not clear on that part.
Yeah, the stress is kind of a weirdly ambiguous.
It is stressful being shot at.
And being shot.
Yeah, and being shot's even extra stressful.
That is what I've heard. And I need the freaking stress die thing again to see how much stress I inflict.
Hopefully
That's
not.
right. It was shoot.
It's a simple. Oh, there it is. I got it.
I think 3s and 4s are none.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's right. A 1 is a 1, a 2 is a 2.
Yes.
3 and 4 are 0, and 5 and 6 are 1 with an additional effect.
So that is 6.
6 total.
6. Jeez.
Oh,
Dude, roll all 2s?
No. I had 5 dice.
Oh my god! You
Dude,
pelted that man.
rifles.
I
I rolled 5 dice and got 2. 3? It wasn't 5.
Yeah. What are they putting in
Jeez,
these guns?
guys, I got really dinged up with
Bullets,
that one. That's
presumably.
that really hurts.
'Cause what is
The
your
river flows red
stress
now.
currently at, Chris?
How stressed out are you?
You said 6, so I currently have 3 empty slots left.
So, God, I gotta find that freaking chapter again. Can you tell it's been too long since I played this game?
Yeah, it's been a minute for us.
Hey Pierre, while he looks this up, do you want to tell us a story about your past?
Last chance.
Not on my dying breath.
This might be
may-
it.
I will say this may or may not remind me of something. I cannot confirm or deny.
But don't ask about it.
Don't ask.
He starts crying in the river. How dare you ask about my past at this moment?
Turns out
Okay.
what. Yeah.
So, Yes, you had 3 left, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you are going to get an injury because I rolled 6.
Makes sense.
And you also reached your maximum stress. You get 2 injuries.
Oh,
No. What did
Yeah.
you do? Break both his legs while he's in the water?
Apparently.
Uh, bu- 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 bu.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna say you took. We're gonna say you took bullet wounds to a bullet wound in your shoulder and a bullet wound in your leg.
My favorite shoulder. Oh,
And I believe because you filled your stress track.
But it's not full though, right? It's got 3 left.
Yeah, he's 3 away from being full.
Yeah, but I inflicted 6.
I thought
Which
the 3
fills-
away was after the 6.
Is that the way it is, Chris?
I have 6 spots filled from the shot, and I got 3 empty ones left. So
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
sorry. So you didn't. So then you shouldn't be taking 2 injuries. You should only take 1.
Oh.
So
okay.
we're gonna say you don't take the bullet to your leg.
Oh well, I guess just my
It just
shoulder is fine
grazed
then.
you. It's fine.
That's fine. You don't need a shoulder to climb up a cliff out of the water.
Of course.
Yeah.
I think that's how
I
it
would.
works. Well, I guess if I can, I'll still try to climb and yell to the group there. It's like, shoot him or something, please.
Oh, good. Now they know we're here.
He yells into the trees where the stick came from.
I'm trusting I'm not yelling into nothing. I'm just like trying to scramble
Yep.
up as best as I can.
All right. You're gonna do an agility. We'll call it agility and athletics. You just need a difficulty of 1 to get up the other side.
Okay. Agility and athletics. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay.
Do you have any negatives for
so
having been shot in the shoulder?
okay, so-
I want to say he should.
Are you asking for bad things to happen?
I mean,
No, so
I
sorry.
do seem to be, don't I?
What happens with it, Mike, is it increases his complication range by 1.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yes,
So it's
but
a
it
1 or a-
does.
Or sorry, 20 or a 19 now.
Correct.
Interesting.
Mike, look at me.
Yo,
Stop asking for bad things to happen. Stop this. You let it go.
I'm nothing if not honest.
Let this man live. He
I would like.
he distracted
like
the
to live.
Nazis for us.
I
And
did.
now he's telling them that we're here.
Maybe he wouldn't if somebody wasn't, telling God that they could do worse to him.
We have plenty of momentum he can use.
This man's praying for bad things to happen to that poor man in the water.
Guys, I just want to live so I can not tell my story.
He's got to go. He's got to hunt down the only other person that knows about his past and eliminate them.
Okay. So, for my 13, I rolled a 2 and a 5.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah, that's an extra point of momentum.
Yay!
I think we're full now.
As you scamper up the hill, you find your crew immediately. And I suggest the group of you make a plan pretty quick because they're coming.
Oh, I would agree with that. I Did we get a turn when they were shooting? I would have liked to have run.
Sure.
I will
didn't say
do
you did.
whatever
Why not?
Martha tells me to do.
Philippe is also just kind of grabbing you guys, basically being like, "Come on, we gotta go. It's over. It's over that way.
We run. Catch up, Pierre.
Not far."
Yeah. I'll run with my bare feet as into the snow. Just
Big orange boots, though.
I had to toss them.
What'd you do?
You're dragging me under the water.
Why did you get those laces undone?
It was a desperate situation.
We find out he took them off in the woods when they were chasing him. Through
I
his
mean, I
boots.
did toss.
Oh,
I mean, I did toss.
too.
Yeah. Hence my
Oh.
bare feet.
No boots. No boots.
You're gonna step on something, get an infection.
I'm trying not to.
Wait a sec. Doesn't is it your armor that reduces the stress? That you
Yeah. Does
take?
he have armor?
I don't know. I just
Not on his feet.
I got an armor of 1. So
Oh, so then your stress should be reduced by 1. So you should only have 5 points.
okay.
See, now it's all fine. We thought it was really bad and we were in trouble, but
Now it's just kind of bad.
I'm
Just
only a little stressed out.
I have no shoes and my shoulder hurts. That's
Okay, so you
We're
guys
running.
run
Yep.
for about, call it 5-10 minutes through the forest.
Are they chasing
and
us?
as you're continuing to run, past a certain point, they kind of stop. The first couple of minutes, there are bullets flying, going into trees, kind of beside you guys as you run through the thickly wooded area. And at some point, they just kind of give up and let you go on. After about another 20 minutes or so walking, Philippe finally kind of looks at you guys and is just like, okay, it should be around here somewhere. Now, I'm not going to lie. No, that's not right. No, I don't.
You are gonna lie?
Yeah. Gotta get my French accent going.
Bonjour.
Oh, I will not lie to you. We have not been to this
you are a French stereotype, I see.
to this cache in very long time.
Oh.
Cannot remember where it is located. Just kind of look around. We'll find it.
if we had French viewers, they'd be offended by now.
My apologies to any of our francophone audience.
Zero. Absolutely zero. Nobody is watching us right now, Zoe. No one is going to
That's not
cancel me
true.
because of my terrible French accent.
You don't know that.
Sorry, so the Nazis have fallen behind now. I'd like to take
Yes.
out my medical kit and take a look at Pierre's wounds.
Okay.
And do whatever is required of that. I don't actually know what the medical kit does.
You have this thing you don't know how to use. Watch
I
out,
do.
it might not come with anything, like no medicine.
No
It's just a
bandages.
box.
It only comes with Flintstone vitamins. That's it.
Well, it's a little
Some
pamphlet,
Tums.
like how to forage for medical supplies, and
It's a
Here's
little
mine
list of what you
online.
should fill your medical kit with.
So Mike, you can do a coordination plus medicine test.
Okay, excellent. What is my
But you're not worrying. Oh, here we go. Injuries cannot be removed. At the appropriate time you need rest, you can attempt to retreat an injury. Thank you.
Okay.
Do you have a
Those
focus
injuries.
for it? Like, do you have surgery?
Nope. And nope. I just
Why
have.
do you
a
have this
medical
kit?
I don't know. It's in my equipment.
Hey Pierre, do you know how to use a med kit?
Is it a first aid kit, Mike?
No, it's a medical kit.
I mean,
What's the difference? I don't see a medical kit in the skill kits and facilities thing.
Oh, I don't know.
Covert equipment.
All right, you know what? Never mind. It looks fine. We'll move on. I'm sure it won't
Oh.
slow us down later.
So what I'll say then is basically like you patch it up as best you can. The bullet is lodged in his shoulder. So unless you feel like digging it out in the middle of the forest, the best you can do is kind of slap some gauze and some tape over it right now to staunch the bleeding.
Any forceps in this medical kit?
Yeah.
He gets
That's good.
forceps, but I don't get explosives.
I'm still
Forceps
not rooting
don't-
around in a wound out in the woods with those.
Yeah, if forceps don't, potentially cause explosive damage to store owners.
All right, let's continue. Let's
He's
follow
got you
Philippe. Philippe, where to now?
Weird. I don't know what that was. So again, he's basically telling you guys we got to look for the the cache somewhere in this area.
Somewhere.
Yes.
All right.
So whoever wants to, got to do an insight and stealth test.
Spread out and look for the cache.
Okay.
Um,
So insight
no,
and
I'll-
stealth.
Yep.
This is a momentum moment.
give it a look myself.
This might be D20. There you are.
2 successes.
How many?
3 successes.
Wow.
I rolled 2
Wow.
6s.
Nice.
I rolled a 16 and an 8 on my 14.
One
No, I'm
success.
trying to remember about that specifically. Otherwise, it's only if you have a focus, right? If you have a focus and you roll below the stat value, you get an additional success.
Oh,
But
that's
only if you
right.
have the focus.
Which
That's
I-
only if you have the focus.
do. Oh, but mine's disguise. This isn't disguise, is it?
Correct.
No, then no, never mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's only 3 successes for me then.
Yep. Oh.
5
Yeah,
is our maximum. on
You
the-
guys all kind of find it. I assume Mr. I got 3 successes kind of finds it first, but the group of you ends up kind of digging around. The thing though is this is the middle of winter, and this cache is, I'd say, more than half buried in the ground and covered in snow and
Is
ice.
that a shovel snow?
I would argue worse than that, because again, it's in the frozen ground.
Oh, we need a pickaxe.
Mm.
Do you have a pickaxe?
Yo, is there anywhere
I do
close
not.
that I can redeem
medical
my
kit.
1 grenade coupon?
Oh yeah, no. There's totally an emerald, like a
Pop-up shop.
Is there like a value
No.
mart nearby that I can?
no. Okay, I'm gonna let one of you try it, but you got to do a brawn plus athletics test. Try and
Feels like
dig
Armand's
this
turn.
thing out.
Armand?
Okay. Here I go.
Give it difficulty 1.
Nope. No successes. I am not a very tough man.
Would you like to spend a fortune and re-roll that?
Yeah, I'll
That's it.
do it.
Can you add a momentum on the reroll? Our
Okay.
momentum is full.
Okay, I'll
We're
add
using it.
a momentum.
Can you add momentum on the reroll, Cody? Is that an option?
You can. So she would still have to. She'd have to. I think. I think you can. But she'd have to spend the fortune to do the reroll in the first place.
Yeah.
Spent the fortune. I have 1 success.
Cool. Yeah, you crack the thing up, and it pops out of the ground. The lock that was initially on it is rusted and falls off as soon as you kind of unearth the thing.
Nice.
And inside you find an absolute treasure trove of things. I put a list of stuff in the channel chat.
Here we go.
And it's not so it's a list of things, and there is not just one of each. There is enough for everybody to have kind of however much they want.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Well, in that case, I'm taking myself a fighting knife.
Obviously, be smart. You can't carry, like, I'm not gonna let you carry a freaking 2 submachine guns and like a third brand machine gun with like
Carl Withers
4
did it in
pistols.
Predator.
You're not. Are you
I see
Schwarzenegger?
bomb on the list.
No. Every time I have to answer that question, it hurts a little more.
All right.
Actually, I just lied because there is only 1 brand machine gun in the cache.
Oh.
How many of these grenades can I take?
So those aren't grenades. There are standard charges, which are basically
Aren't
dynamite.
Mills bombs just hand
Mills
grenades?
bombs.
No,
If you Google it, it's the popular name for the British hand grenade.
oh, fair enough. There you go.
So
You got some grenades.
Yeah. How many can I take? Can I take a bunch? I'm gonna fill my little satchel.
Your
Cool.
satchel holds 4.
I like to imagine there's just like a big, like, it's like when you go into Walmart and they have that big like bucket full of stuffed animals. I just scoop up the grenades.
Just a bucket of grenades.
Yeah.
just
Like
just
the way they display their oranges, like the big.
I got my bombs. Let's go.
You open it. It's just been a perfectly arranged pyramid of grenades.
Yeah.
And Zoe just pulls them all from the bottom.
Yo, I think some of the pins fell out. Maybe we should go.
Okay, I want the pistol, and I want. Oh wait, that's worse than my pistol.
I got here.
Okay, I'll take the submachine gun and as many charges as I can take.
I will give you 4 again.
Excellent. So that's
Where are
12
you
pounds
keeping
of
them?
charge.
Hmm?
Me in my satchel.
Okay. And what did you say about how many rounds of charges?
Sorry?
I don't know. Never mind.
Charge.
Never mind.
I'm gonna keep the charges so that we don't accidentally blow ourselves up.
I guess that's fair.
All right.
All right,
Chris,
let's go
you
find
got
this
you got some
railway.
weapons?
I'm thinking. Oh, you know what? Since it's not taking it, and you mentioned it because I kind of like the name of it. I want me a fighting knife. So.
All right. Oh, also, Mike, while you're pulling the charges out, you're seeing that. So typically, like all the weapons you guys have been pulling out, they're all in oiled bags to keep them, operational. The charges though that you're pulling out, you're noticing that some water has seeped into them. Can you do an insight and engineering test for me?
I
Difficulty
can.
3.
Difficulty 3. Let's use a fortune on that.
I was gonna say,
And a
would you like me
momentum.
to examine them? I'm an engineer.
Well, I mean that is okay.
And an explosives expert.
That is why I keep you around.
You do have
Can I let
explosives.
Armand
Sure.
investigate
Take a look at them.
or
Yep.
inspect? That's the
peek-y?
word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
We're using a momentum, by the way.
Oh, we are?
Whether
Okay.
you want to or not.
Yeah.
I would advise using a fortune as well.
Insight and engineering, right?
Yep. Specifically explosives.
Specifically explosives? Great.
Yep.
And if I have that focus, I get...
So if you have
More
the
dice?
focus, when you roll the dice, if any of the die values are less than your engineering explosives value, it counts as 2 successes.
Okay. So, guess who's got 2 that are below my
Nice.
XP?
So that's an extra point of momentum because you got 4 successes.
I love
yeah.
explosives.
So the water has definitely seeped into the charges. Typically these charges would actually do 10 would allow you to roll 10 stress dice because they're massive. They're 3-pound charges. But because of the water seeping in, they seem like they're probably going to be less efficient. Hence why the table on the the table that I sent you shows 5 stress instead.
Oh, it does say that.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just put them in the oven for a bit, dry them out.
I
Yeah, that
recommend
doesn't sound like a
putting
bad
these in the
idea.
oven.
All right. Philippe is now kind of pushing you guys and just like, all right, hurry. You need to make it to the train. No, that was terrible.
What happened to your accent?
Appreciate the effort. Let's go for the train.
Oh my god, Phil. Are you sure this guy's
Oh,
your
mon
brother? Martha?
He's adopted.
He's a dog. Got it.
Anyway, he leads you on
He's trying
another
to find himself.
hour-long walk. Chris, you still don't have shoes, right?
Oh yeah, I still don't have
If
shoes.
there weren't
You
any
need to do
shoes in the
something
bunker,
about that.
he's gonna get frostbite. Do I have
Yeah, you've
extra
been
shoes?
walking. You've been trudging through the forest for a while now in the snow.
Wet clothes without shoes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm
He's
sure
got
My
hyper-
feet are numb.
Suddenly he's like, I'm so warm right now, guys.
I gotta take these clothes off.
Why are your feet white? That's not normal.
Is your big toe black?
Are all your toes black?
Oh no. Oh.
Now, how do
Man,
I deal with this? Because this is something we gotta make happen. Unless you try and do something about it.
Do something about what?
Oh.
Oh, his feet.
Okay. Man.
Should we amputate?
I mean, I would
Is
like
there a
to try to
saw in
keep
my
my
medical
feet.
kit?
Of course, there's a bone saw in your medical kit.
Wait, hold on.
So, hear me out.
Slow down a second.
What are the odds that Philippe, Pierre, and I all have the same shoe size?
I'd say 50-50.
Philippe, how about for 15 minutes you give Pierre your shoes, and then I'll give him my shoes for 15 minutes.
Sure.
And then he'll take we'll alternate.
Everybody will only get half frostbite. That's cool. Anyway, you trudge through the forest, and Philippe guides you guys to a secluded spot, and from there you're able to see train tracks exiting from the end of a long railway tunnel. They're about 10 yards kind of below where you're standing. And then from there, you look down the valley slightly, and about a mile from where you are, you see another tunnel entrance. So there's this massive open stretch of track which kind of lays in front of you now. And then Philippe says, if the train gets through into the tunnel, it's a straight shot to the chateau underground. We have no other chance. It must be here. And if you see if you see over there, there's a small hill where there's a gradient which will force the train to slow down. We need to Mike, by the way, they found your toes. It's yes, V is telling you that she found one of your toes, of course.
Oh,
So we should go and wait over there, and that's where we should hop on to the train.
On the train? No. We're going to place these explosives along the track and set them off just as the train's going by, and derail it.
Ooh. Yeah.
Are you sure? I mean, it's
Yeah. Boom, boom, boom.
quite the train.
Yeah.
I think if there's no track, though, it doesn't matter how good the train is.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Like, trains need tracks to run.
well, the math does check out.
So we get rid of the track.
Yeah. Blow them up. I can do it.
You already
We have an
explosive.
explosive kit, and we have the explosives.
I've got explosives. Yeah. So should we go now?
Yes. Let's go.
Okay.
Now, while you're thinking about this, though, Philippe does grab Marta and kind of.
Oh, I'm not thinking. I'm doing.
But I mean, let's say that it doesn't blow up the train fully. It's going to put everybody on the train on high alert. Is that what we want?
I lean over to Marta's other ear. Your brother's freaking me out.
That's what I want. I want to blow up this train.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Okay.
I rig up the explosives.
Zoe, you're gonna roll reason and engineering with a difficulty of 2. And it's engineering explosives again.
Yeah.
We got plenty of momentum, so.
I'm using it.
How many are you using?
I don't know.
Or are you using any?
Like, yeah, you want to give me 2 extra die?
Let's do it.
Dice? Let's do it.
This is the time to use them. We got to blow up a train.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited.
Okay, so I got 3 successes, but one of them counts as 2 because it's below my thingy. So I've got
Okay.
4 successes.
Yeah. Great. So you got 2 more points of momentum back. I should have taken away a point of momentum too because we changed scenes. Sorry.
It up.
Oh, that's true.
Okay. Yeah, you reason that the best place to do it then would be kind of just before the gradient happens, because then the train will come to a stop, which means it will take even longer for it to crest the hill, and thus give you guys more time to get aboard, do whatever it is you want to do. Okay.
Get aboard. We're blowing it up.
And then it's just kind of waiting. After a few hours, kind of perched in the snow with everybody switching shoes or somehow staying off the ground and keeping people's feet warm.
Yeah, we'll just have Pierre hiding in a tree. What could go wrong?
I'll get Philippe to rub Pierre's feet to keep them warm.
Do we have Oh, I guess we probably shouldn't make a fire out here.
Yeah. I hold a lighter next to his feet.
But if we got
Uh,
the time, I may try to take the bullet out of his shoulder.
Okay. Roll. What were we saying? Coordination plus medicine.
Okay. I'm going to use 2 momentum on this.
Okay.
What's the difficulty?
To
Or do you
dig the
guys
bullet
know it
out,
before?
that's going to be a difficulty 3.
I'm going to use a fortune and a momentum. And 2 momentum.
Fair.
Okay, so you're gonna roll 3 dice, and you already have 2 successes.
Don't I roll? Yeah, 3 dice and 2. That's correct.
Yep.
Yeah. That's a 20.
So here's the thing: the bullet was holding back a lot of the blood, which
Oh,
now
God.
starts just pouring out of his shoulder.
We gotta jam
Oh,
something in there.
I think there's some gauze
So
in my
Mike,
medical
I'm
kit.
actually gonna make you roll 3 stress for that to see how much damage you inflict on Philippe or Pierre.
All right, here we go. Moment of truth.
Why do you
All
want to kill Pierre? He was doing fine.
so
He's
one is a
sympathetic
4,
for hours.
which is good.
Okay.
One is a 2, which is not, and the other one's a 5, which is also not.
Okay. No, that's not good. So you got what was that? What's that? 3?
3.
Okay.
Plus something special.
So he only takes 2 because he does have an armor still. And yeah, something bad's gotta happen because that was the thing.
Oh, no.
Ah. It's just looking really pale. You're realizing he's lost quite a bit of blood so far today.
Philippe, give him some of your blood.
Pierre is just again just rambling on, maybe mumbling something about his past, but he's still not going to tell anyone of those past.
Yep.
No, I won't tell you.
I won't. I've come this close to death once before, but I won't talk about it.
Oh, it's fine. He's seen this before.
So, so after this point, you start to hear rumbling coming from kind of underneath where you guys are sitting and watching.
The train.
And you suddenly see something come out of the tunnel. The locomotive is a real behemoth, comprised of a dark black metal. Its sleek, angular design pierces the air like a gigantic projectile. The engine is fully enclosed, and although there are conventional smokestacks, no smoke emerges from its forbidding frame. In place of steam-driven wheels, there are glowing blue pylons which don't contact the surface. And the train hovers over the tracks by means of some advanced artificial device. There's a huge Nazi eagle emblazoned on the front rondelle, and you can also see 2 smaller decals on the sides of a dark orb with radial spikes and a distinctive wolf's paw. Behind the gray locomotive, the coal tender, which would usually fuel such a mighty express, is missing. And the great steel and iron behemoth draws a train of 6 heavy carriages behind it with apparent ease. The carriages themselves are smooth and sleek, comprised of a similar all-enclosed design with sealed walkways running between them. There are 6 windows on each carriage, but all are shuttered tight. The only way to pierce the iron skin of this monstrous beast is the last carriage, where you can see an emplacement with what looks like a 4-barreled anti-aircraft gun glowing with an internal blue light. This open platform, which provides the best, perhaps the only way, to get inside.
So do we set off the explosives when the train's on top of them? So, or do we?
Well, do all the cars have this weird blue, floaty dealy?
Yep.
kind of
Yeah,
regretting
all
our
the
plan.
cars of the train float above the tracks.
No, explosives are always the answer. I think once the train gets on top of the explosives will go boom, and the force will just flip the train.
Also, Pierre in his drowsy state is just gonna say, "It's like, has anyone else seen this, or have I lost too much blood where I'm hallucinating things?"
He doesn't think it's.
Zoe,
I swore I
you're
would never see this again.
you're an
but I wouldn't
explosives
swore.
expert in this.
Yeah, I am
Um,
an explosives expert.
So you realize that no, there's no way, based on the charges that you put down, this thing would not have any impact on it.
Guys, we gotta get on the train.
Well, if it doesn't have a track,
It
may
has a
still
track, it
not
just
work.
doesn't need the track.
Does it need a track? Why is there a track if it doesn't need one?
The illusion, the immersion.
I want to blow up a train.
Because, I know, I want to. Ooh, what if we put the explosives in the train?
Well, we've already set them. I don't think we have that option.
Do I have more explosives? How many did I have to use?
You used all 4 of the charges from Mike's bag.
Okay, so I still got my hand grenades.
Of course.
Let's blow up Hitler.
Philippe is just kind of, grabbing the group of you. It's just like, oh, sacre bleu, the explosives we put will do nothing. We should have to just jump on the train like I originally intended.
Not right about this guy, but I just want to point out that we had this idea to abort on the explosives and jump on the train before he said anything. This isn't his idea. Let's go.
All right, let's go jump on the train.
Let's
All
go
right.
jump on the train.
Okay.
What do we need to do to jump on a train?
So Philippe leads you to the spot that he mentioned before, and there is kind of a tree, which looks like it could be easiest to jump from there onto the top of the train. Each of you will need to, however, make a coordination plus athletics check with a difficulty of 2. Land on top. And the complication range is +1.
Sorry. Athletics and what?
So,
Agility?
sorry?
Athletics and agility, you said?
No, coordination and athletics.
Coordination and athletics. Okay.
Can you tell if I should use a fortune or not, considering the beating I've been taking lately?
I've got 2
I'm going to use a
successes, and that's
momentum.
Actually, yeah.
it. Roll a 1 and a 10.
What's that? It's delicious.
What is that?
Is it the ice cream? The cashew ice cream?
No, he having a root beer float?
Yeah. Yeah.
How'd you do, Mike?
Yes, my
I
beautiful
rolled a
wife just
20.
hand me
Sir.
a root beer float.
What'd you do that
Okay,
for?
Or is it Pepsi? Not Pepsi?
I can't be the only
Yeah,
one to get on this train.
It's Pepsi float with
Sorry.
amaretto and ice cream, so it tastes like root beer. Mike rolled a 20, so let's see what we
You
do
heard
with that. It's
Okay.
an automatic failure for that one. And I believe
Alright.
Getting on this train alone, guys.
you
Come
get
on,
a
Chris.
complication.
I
Oh, no.
sure do. Do I accidentally trip over the plunger as I dive for this?
No. Don't stop giving this man ideas.
I want
I-
to blow up the
You-
train.
You jump, you roll. Look, I want you to land on the train. You're not going to fall off the train because that's no fun.
That's why I thought the plunger might be a good idea.
You roll,
But we
you
blow
roll
up
on
the
the
track on the
train,
way.
and you get smacked by a branch as it's going past. Oh, where did that go? Where did it go?
Go.
What I lost? How did I lose a d6?
You don't need it.
Oh, there it is.
Damn it.
Okay. I rolled 4 stress. As you get smacked and tumble along, almost falling off the side of the train.
Ow.
You better
How
get
did
on this
Chris
train.
and Zoe do?
I got
All right, I'm good. I'm rolling. So it's agility and athletics. You said for it.
Oh, yeah.
coordination.
Coordination
Right?
athletics.
Coordination.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So for my 11, I rolled a 10 and a 16.
It's not enough.
That
That
fortune
pesky
to it.
plunger that people can trip over.
Okay. Chris, what'd you get?
That's fair.
Right. Yeah.
You got one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one.
Yeah.
One's not enough.
You have a fortune you could use to re-roll it.
You know the difficulty.
Yeah. All right. Screw it. Fortune.
Come on, 2 successes.
Now, the real question with that then is, do you reroll both dice? Because if you do, you don't get the success you already had. You can reroll one.
Re-roll the failure.
I'm gonna reroll the failure.
Do it.
Okay.
Get on the train.
Here we go.
Oh, it's gone.
Oh
It's
no, I
on the
got
train.
it. No, I got an 18.
Chris,
I chose the wrong dice today.
Is anybody gonna reach out
Can I
and try
help
and
him?
grab him and help him?
yeah, I'm gonna try and grab him.
Okay, roll a d20.
I rolled a 12.
Roll a 12.
Yeah.
Chris, does that pass?
What do
was
you
it?
need? Coordination plus athletics.
Athletics. That's 11 for that one.
You use a fortune to
Mark,
reroll,
attention!
Zoe? What?
No, I'll re-roll it. I'll use a momentum. We're getting this man on the train.
Poor
Seven.
Peter has been through the ringer.
There you go.
Oh, there we go.
I
You- as you-
drag you onto the train.
Yeah. And you
My
guys are
God,
all
man.
you're all in the caboose of the train with the anti-aircraft gun. And yeah,
At least
here we
Now
are.
we get inside and the explosives go off.
This is a new scene, so removing
no.
momentum.
We're out of momentum. We've slowed down too much.
So essentially, like the way that this caboose is laid out, right? It's essentially like the back 3/4 of it is a flatbed-ish of sorts with this anti-aircraft gun mounted onto it. You see, if you kind of look forwards onto the train, there's an area with some boxes just before a door, which you assume leads into the actual compartment of the train.
It's an anti-aircraft gun?
Yep.
So it swivels 360 degrees?
Yes.
Do you have an idea, Martha, before I destroy the anti-aircraft gun?
Oh, you want to destroy it?
Yeah.
I was thinking of using it on the train.
I'm good at explosives and breaking things. So I was gonna use my skills to break it. But if you can use it on the train,
How far down does it take? Okay, will it reach the train, or is it not tilted that far down?
So it will.
do it.
I think this might be a last resort thing. Let's try and go quiet first.
Wait, fine.
No one even likes to like examine the gun or anything. You're just like, oh, this
No.
is the thing we can use to destroy the train. Cool, whatever.
I wanted to break it.
I
Moving
wanted
on.
to blow the train up.
I also wanted to blow the train up.
All right, let's continue in then. Actually, you know what? I would like to examine this anti-aircraft gun.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Do I know how to use this? Would I know how to use? Does it look usable?
It looks usable,
And let's say in a pinch,
but you
like if I
notice
need to jump behind the seat and fire.
you kind of like do a, what would that be? Insight engineering for me, I guess.
Would you like your engineer to look at it? Nope.
That's one success.
That's good enough. You think you could, but the thing is even though it's like glowing with blue, like the wheels, as you kind of, I don't know, poke it, you realize it's inoperable right now.
Oh,
So should I break it?
well, it's okay. It's already broken.
I don't know if it's broken or if we just don't have the stuff we need to use it.
I wonder if it floats like the train.
Oh.
I break it.
You don't.
What do you mean?
You don't.
I have a knack for breaking things. I specialize in
You can't just
breaking
walk up to a large anti-aircraft gun and be like, I break it. Like,
Why not? I would like to attempt to break it.
how? You realize
will
this thing
use
is
my-
like gigantic metal cylinders with large machinery that is particularly heavy.
Vehicles are large machinery, right? That are particularly heavy. I have a knack for breaking
True.
those too.
Oh, okay.
I feel like if I can break a vehicle, I can break this gun.
Fine. Roll coordination and engineering
Heck,
with a difficulty of 3.
what? Something, right?
Can always take momentum.
But we don't have it, right?
We have to give Cody 2 threat. It's 2 to 1, right? If I remember
It
correctly.
is.
Yeah.
It is.
Because I only get 2 dice, right? So to get
Mhm.
3, I need a momentum.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Okay, I'm
roll
doing
really
it.
low again.
Giving me 2 threat. Ooh.
Yep, 3 successes.
Ooh.
I
Okay.
break it.
Okay. Well. Whoa. This. Okay.
This is
Okay.
unexpected.
Yeah, you break it. It's nothing major. As you're tinkering with the thing and remove the springs that effectively hold the what am I trying to say? The firing pins in place, effectively making the thing completely non-operational now. You notice that the Nazis in particular had scrolled the name Grosse Bettina on the side, which is Big Betty. And you see really cute little illustrations of different Allied fighters with little X's scored in underneath them.
Can I
Sure,
take a
they've
piece
already
of
shot-
paper and like draw with
Sure.
a pen over it
Sure.
to take that? Nice. Big Betty. Like, I'll remember you, and then I push her off the back
Sure.
of the train.
Okay. Yes, and then otherwise there is just the carriage.
All right, let's. Is there a doorway?
Yeah. So the door
Yeah.
looks to be metal, and there is a porthole window, which currently seems to have a shade pulled down.
So no peeking through there then.
Let's try the door. I'm going to try the door.
The door is unlocked. You're just
I will
just trying the handle.
Open the door.
You open the door to a small room in which you see 6 Nazi crew members
No!
who immediately turn around, fight you.
Why are there 6 Nazis in a room?
I'm going to close the door.
Okay. Well, we're still doing this, so
I
because they
feel like
saw
we should have
you.
tried to act. I feel like we should have tried to activate
This
that
is
gun.
Skyrim. You can't just shoot them in the face and then crouch and like pretend that nothing happened.
Okay.
We can't solve snake this with a box.
Yes.
it's been a
So
while since we-
you guys get to go first. So who's gonna act first?
I want to open the door, throw a hand grenade in, and then shut it. Anybody opposed to that?
No, it's fine. Just
Here I go.
Oh geez, here I go killing again. This would be coordination and fighting, I want to say.
Successes.
And it's going to be
5
difficulty I'm going to say difficulty 2 because you're being specific about opening the door, throwing the grenade, closing the door.
It's hard. You might accidentally leave the door closed and throw the grenade, or open it and close it and then throw the grenade. It's a very specific order.
Oh no.
Don't screw it up.
Bonk myself in the head with it.
I've heard people confuse it and think they have to count to 5 while they hold the grenade, you know?
just accidentally tosses it backwards to us.
Imagine. I go to pull the pin, I pull the pin, I throw that behind, throw the grenade behind us, throw the pin in the room. No, I got 2 successes.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. What is the stress?
So for
6.
this, yeah.
Okay. Area stun. Go ahead. Roll 6 stress.
Oh god, that's D6s.
Yep.
Oh my god. Yeah. Hey. Oh, that one's an earring. I can't use that. Here we go. So a 1's a 1.
Yep.
6 is 1 plus something weird.
Yep.
And then 2s are 2s, 3s and 4s are nothing.
Correct.
Okay. So I got 2 damage plus a weird thing. Or 2 stress and plus a weird thing.
Okay.
I rolled a lot of 4s.
you open the door. Well, first off, you hold the grenade, pull the pin, open the door, throw the grenade in, close the door, and as you're closing the door, you hear somebody inside yell "Scheisse!" and then boom.
They yelled boom or the boom happened?
They yell before the boom, and the door actually gets blown off,
Oh, God.
and you fall backwards due to
I
the
was-
concussive nature of the explosion. And you're actually going to take 1 stress from that.
Me?
Yep.
How dare
You have 1 armor.
Okay.
I do.
But now the doorway is open.
I take one
They're all a little bit bloodied, but and a little bit dazed. Now, still not. Hold on.
What does stun do then? Do they lose their turn?
So their resistance value. Resilience level. Oh, the resilience is 1. Yeah. So they get knocked out, and they don't act immediately. So you guys get to go next.
I say we just book it to the other end. Just I mean, if they're stunned, but
Can we do that?
So looking into the room quickly, you kind of see what remains of a table instead of chairs. There are now 6 slightly bloody, unconscious people, or stunned people, kind of thrown around the room in equal measure. And there was a door on the other side of the room, again with a porthole.
So
If
are
we
they
go
unconscious or are they like just gathering themselves?
It's kind of stunned. They're not fully unconscious.
If we theoretically ran through, is there like a pin we could pull to dislodge this cart from the rest of the train?
Probably not. Said all the cars were attached.
So we should probably just kill them, right?
Yeah, I'll walk over and execute one.
They're not cheats. They deserve it.
Like you're just
Yeah,
going to
yeah,
coup de grace the guy in the head?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Well, you're going to do coordination fighting with
Okay.
0.
Well, get some successes. Need the
Okay.
momentum.
Okay. Here we go. Just 1 success.
Well, that's a momentum.
Mhm.
Roll your stress.
Four stress and 2 6s.
Should shoot them with something with like a spread.
His eyes open really wide
Oh,
when you have the
Mm-mm.
gun to his head. And you pull the trigger, and he's dead. Brains splatter out behind him like it's an homage to Kurt Cobain.
I don't think Kurt Cobain was around before the 1940s.
Kurt Cobain's
Anyway.
gonna be an homage to this.
you know, foreshadowing, something like that. You know, what? I think I may join in.
No. Somebody acted.
Never mind.
So now all the Nazis are getting up.
Goddamn.
And one of them's gonna shoot Mike for shooting his buddy in the face.
That tracks.
pulls out a Luger and misses wildly.
Is it a 20?
No.
No.
Okay. Who wants to go? Chris or Zoe?
Yeah.
Well, no, it's Chris.
Oh, all right. Well, I guess I might as well start shooting. I'm gonna take my pistol here, and I'm gonna, hopefully get a kill in or something. So see how this goes. Right. So I need. What was it again? Who said it was for shooting? It was like, do I need coordination or?
Yeah, coordination and fighting.
Fighting. Okay. All right. Let's see how we do here. So that'll be 1 success.
Okay, that's gonna hit.
Sweet. Okay, and
Roll for stress.
stress. Okay, so I need quickly grab one more dice. Okay. Parents. Okay. There we are. Okay. We got 3 stress for this weapon, so that'll be 3d6. Okay. I got a 4, a 2, and a 5.
Okay, so that's gonna be 3 plus a complication. Which is so yeah, you shoot him, kind of get him in like the leg or something. But as you do, he kind of moves in between you guys and the far door. Okay. So now all 3 of you have gone, so the rest of the Nazis get to go, and I believe that means there are 4 more.
Are there?
Oh.
Hold on. Before that, then, because he got a complication, right?
Yes.
So I will use my opportunist, which is as in a reaction when an enemy suffers a complication, you can spend 2 momentum to create a truth, which represents a tactical advantage. So I'm going to say that that's when I noticed the upturned table that we can duck behind for cover.
Perfect. Now, also, you only have 1 momentum currently, though.
I'm aware of that, so you're getting 2 more threat.
Buddy.
But you gotta use that.
But yes, you guys can duck for cover.
I feel like the exchange rate on these momentums isn't great.
It's not.
The first
it's
one,
terrible.
The first one takes a shot and is going to succeed at hitting Zoe. 4. Now you're in cover.
Yep.
So I need 4 of these. Okay. Do you have any armor? Okay. 0 stress. And the one Nazi in particular, his gun jams after hitting you. Next one goes, or after trying to hit you. Fails spectacularly. And then the third one is going to hit. And is going to hit Chris.
Oh no, Pierre.
Yep. for
Not
4
again.
damage. Or 4 stress.
God.
And
Dude's stressed to the
Yep.
max.
Yeah, that's a full stress for me.
which means that's going to defeat Pierre. At least for the scene.
Pierre!
Can I at least give one final clue as my dying breath of
Of course.
my backstory?
Of course.
Tell me about your past, Pierre.
There's only one thing to say about my past, and that is this: do not marry a clown.
Okay.
Sound advice.
And on that, Pierre passes out, at least for the rest of this scene. And yeah, now there's 2 of you, and there are 4 Nazis, 2 of which now don't have working weapons.
Aren't there 5 Nazis?
Killed.
Yes, why did I think there were 4? There are 5. Thank you, Mike.
You're
Mike?
welcome.
Why are you doing this? You let those Nazis be dead.
Actually, why am I doing it? You didn't let us blow up the train.
Yeah, this man didn't let us blow up the train, and here you are giving him extra Nazis? He doesn't deserve those Nazis.
Well, I don't want to keep the Nazis. I have to give them away.
We should be murdering these Nazis.
No, that we should be doing. Let's start doing that.
Okay, murder them. Do you think there's Nazis in the next car?
No, it's probably just the 6 of them on this whole train.
We should do Pierre's plan to run through.
There's
You know,
2
in
of
honor of
them
Pierre.
blocking the way, I think.
We need to barge into them like football. Does a dude
Can you
do
also
football,
just,
right?
like,
They just run into
Huck
them.
another. Can you just like back out and huck another grenade in?
Or not even
Good.
back out. We have this handy table here.
True.
Well,
Between
I'm
us
probably
and
gonna
them.
back out, but you can hang out with the table if you want.
Okay. What are you gonna do, Zoe?
I'm gonna back out and throw the grenade.
Do it up. And you're just leaving Pierre in the middle of the room.
I assume
Right.
he's still behind the table with Marta.
Fair
Like
enough.
that.
Okay.
Marta, protect Pierre. Grenade time.
This is the time for a 20.
2 successes.
Oh,
2 successes.
Please don't hit my
Okay.
unconscious body.
Yeah, and you get a momentum.
got a
'Cause
momentum? Yes.
You only need 1 for that. Okay. Roll stress.
Got to make up for all that threat we've given you.
4 stress, but nothing special.
Okay. I think that's gonna be enough.
Yeah, well, that was nuts.
The concussive blow of it just immediately gives them all aneurysms, and they all fall over dead.
Pierre! I run in and check on Pierre.
Good Nazi is a dead Nazi.
Okay. Now I think this is going to be the proper time for us to leave off for tonight, unless anybody wants to stabilize Pierre so that he doesn't, fully die.
Martha,
Does
do
that cost the
something!
momentum?
I shake Pierre.
Can I have my medical kit. I will attempt to
Heal
treat
him.
Pierre's wounds.
Yeah, to stabilize him, you just need to do a coordination and medicine with a difficulty of 2.
Okay, I'm going to use a fortune then. I think it's my last one. So it was coordination.
Oh yeah,
and
you could have spent, Chris, if you still had a fortune, you could have spent a fortune to avoid defeat.
Son of a bitch.
He does have 1 fortune.
If you want.
Can I still possibly use it? Maybe.
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely taking
Retroactive
it.
fortune.
Oh shit.
Retroact.
You have to have 3 injuries to be defeated.
Fine.
I only
Oh,
got the one injury from before.
oh, he's fine. You've only got.
Yeah, so that only would have been your second injury. But I don't
Wait.
understand. Like,
Okay.
so if you fill up your stress track
Yes.
and you get an
That's
injury,
Yeah.
does that then like empty and then you go again?
So-
I was
I assume it
I was gonna
restarts.
say, yeah, I was gonna say, do I reset it then or
Yeah, I think you do. So Pierre's not
Okay,
dead.
that's fine.
Hooray!
hooray?
Got 2 injuries.
I also got 2
Here,
successes
why'd you just
on
fake
my.
your own death in the middle of the room like that? That was real messed up.
for dramatization. Also, I lied about the clown.
I can't wait to find like something red in the next car and put it on my nose and be like, "Hey, Pierre."
Ah, look at me. All right. I think on that note, we're going to end for tonight. Thanks to those of you who did hang out with us. This has been ridiculous. I guess we're
forget-
going to do more of this because we got to finish. We got to find out
Don't marry a
Pierre's
clown.
past. We can't let this go until we know about Pierre's past.
If we
So-
had just blown up the train, it would have been over.
You tried. It didn't work.
It
Didn't work.
Stop being so. You guys need to stop being so like upset about trying things that are literally written in the module as not being the thing. So thanks, guys.
I want to blow something up, you know?
You did. You blew up a bunch of Nazis this episode. Okay, take what
That
you
is true.
can
But
get.
it's not blowing up. Blowing up a train is something special. You don't get to blow up a train.
Okay.
Future,
you know what?
I'm expecting the opportunity for
Crash
us
Course
to blow a
does
train.
not-
the
Does
heck up.
not endorse the blowing up of trains and acts of domestic terrorism. Only when Nazis are involved. So until next time, we have been the Corptocracy. You can find us as Corporate Crash Course on Twitch and YouTube, and CCC RPGs on Twitter and Instagram. And we'll see you guys later. Thanks, team.